Hi, my name is Pippa Simpson. I'm a Learning and Development Business Partner with the University of Warwick. I decided to do an apprenticeship because I wanted to get a nationally and internationally recognised qualification to really recognise and build on the skills that I already had. I was apprehensive about doing an apprenticeship because when you think about apprenticeships, you think those are only things that people who are school leavers that do when they're perhaps 17, 18, 19, and I didn't think it was really going to be for me, but how wrong I was. I was fortunate I had really good support from my line manager who was really supportive of me looking for opportunities to put my learning into practice. I was also working with the OCM who were just the most fantastic of providers. And they provided support obviously as subject matter experts, but then if I had any questions around the programme, I could go to my coach mentor supervisor who would help me out, and I could also contact the OCM directly through the contact that we had there. So I had lots of support. What I really enjoyed about the programme was the blend of training experiences that you actually had. There was a real mix of action learning sets, webinars, a bit of e-learning and videos to watch, but then you're coming together in a group setting to actually discuss what it is that you'd observed and you'd seen. So it really, for me, worked and pulled on a whole variety of different learning styles and learning preferences, which kept the variety going throughout the duration of the programme. So in terms of preparing for my Endpoint assessment, I think the biggest thing that really helped me were the mock tests, my knowledge test. Having those available really helped to really understand what it would look like, what it would feel like, and so I really appreciated having access to that. I had a number of different Endpoint assessors through the Endpoint assessment, whether it be for the knowledge test or whether it be for the observation in the interview. The assessor that I had for my observation and interview really worked hard actually to make sure that I was put at ease, but also to make sure that the client that I was working with was also put at ease. So they knew what was going to be happening, the fact that the assessor would actually turn their cameras off because it was all online. And that just really helped the whole relationship and the whole observed part of the Endpoint assessment go really smoothly for everybody. What was great is I actually got my results really quickly as well. So I heard back from via my provider actually within a couple of days in terms of how it was that I'd done, which is already really great. You don't want to be waiting around for ages to know how you've done and get that confirmation. So yeah, a couple of days I think for all elements of it, and yeah, very excited after I passed the third element. The apprenticeship has really helped me develop my career in terms of actually giving me some confidence in the skills that I already had but didn't really recognise that I had. So spending 18 months really immersed in a subject, working with subject matter experts, working with peers around the whole subject has given me that confidence to say I am a coach, not just somebody who has coaching skills. So that's opened up different avenues for me in terms of spaces that I might want to move. The apprenticeship has not only meant that I've had some development in an area that I've been really interested in and can use as part of my day job, it's actually helped us as a wider institute really be able to offer coaching out to the 6,000 plus people that work for the University of Warwick. And I now look after the internal coaching scheme at the University of Warwick, where we have 33 coaches, all qualified to a minimum of a level 5 standard, coaching for colleagues across the university. We have 33 internal coaches that coach as part of the internal scheme, and 17 have come through the apprenticeship route. If we didn't have those 17 coaches coming through, we would not be able to do what we are doing now. And as a result of the apprenticeship and people coming through the internal coaching scheme, we've had over 180 different coaching relationships established across the university in the last year, which is really fantastic, setting the agenda actually of how we want to be and how we want to behave at the University of Warwick. The advice I would give to somebody who's considering doing an apprenticeship is really look at it and see the opportunities that it can create for you, but also be have a really good conversation with your line manager to make sure that you're going to have that time to be doing the activities that you need to be doing for opportunities where you're going to have meaningful opportunities to be practicing your skills, because the support of the manager is absolutely crucial for anybody doing an apprenticeship. It's hard work, but I'd absolutely recommend having a look at it, deciding if it's for you, and not holding yourself back from a really great opportunity.